And we'll finish up with the more niche cloud providers. For the niche cloud providers, we got one example, which is Avid NEXIS cloud spaces. And one things we realized right away is that, yes, the pros is that it's very tightly integrated to Avid NEXIS, very easy to deploy. But at the same time, it's limiting, right? You can only kind of move your data from the Nexus to Azure and behind the scenes with cloud spaces. And it also can end up being, more expensive, right, than the other providers. For about 100 terabytes, an Avid NEXIS cloud spaces will roughly cost you around $40,000 a year, right? You compare that with 14,000, in AWS and Azure, about a 7,000 in a Backblaze and Wasabi. You're paying a considerable premium with the Nexus cloud spaces, right? But once again, I think in conclusion, right, if you own a Nexus, it's super easy to get that up and running. Totally makes sense for your project files right away. But if you're trying to move a lot of data, you want the flexibility. Maybe a niche provider, maybe not the way to go. All right. In terms of highlights, Matt, we do write to a Nexus cloud spaces as well. Anything else you want to add?
So while these niche, they're really not that common, we're talking about Avid here and their cloud spaces. We're using them obviously to extend that on-prem storage to another location in the cloud. People are using that as well to conform some of that stuff. But, in one particular client that we're working with today, we've been able to help them spin up media composers and Nexus in Microsoft Azure and have a collaborative workflow with editors that are at their homes. And that way we're able to keep it completely in sync. They're able to stay working with the same projects, media and everything, and not necessarily have to worry about leaving the app to kind of move a file in and out of directories that they have on their system.
Interesting. Yeah. And again, if our viewers want more information, I think, Matt's referring to cloud shared workspaces with Avid Media Composer. And again, we have a lot of clients now using that actively for their remote editorial and collaboration workflows in an Avid environment.